Hey, it's Ethan here at etrailer. Today we're going to be taking a look at showing you how to install Konig XB16 Pro assisted tensioning diamond pattern snow tire chains on our 2022 Nissan Frontier. This is going to be on tire size 265/65 R17. Make sure you check the fit guide on our website to get the right fit for your tire. Also, we have it on the rear axle as per the owner's manual. Make sure you're also double checking that to make sure you get the chains on the right axle for your car. But these are going to be a really solid pair of chains. They're going to do really well and hold up for a long period of time. They're going to get you really nice coverage on your tire, so if you live in an area where you get a decent amount of moderate snow and light ice on occasion or pretty frequently and you want chains that are going to do well and hold up for a long time, these are a great option. Let's check out how they work. Because the chains do have this diamond pattern, the chains do go across at an angle and meet at intersection points here in the middle. They're going to get you really nice coverage on your tire. They're going to be really helpful when you're turning. Not quite as much when you're starting and stopping as ladder pattern chains, but you'll feel these a lot less. The links are square, but they're still pretty low profile, so they're built to get you that bite into ice and snow like I mentioned. But again, they're not going to be so high profile that they're really going to affect and you're not going to feel them as much while you're moving. The links are made of a nickel manganese alloy, which is what is going to contribute to them holding up for long periods of time against rust, weather, and corrosion. They're going to stand up a lot better to that than low carbon steel chains would. Here on the front, you can see that these chains are a different color. It's because they have a powder coat finish, which is not only to protect your tire, but also to protect your hands in the event that you're putting these on and it's freezing out. Your hands are going to stick to bare metal a lot easier than they'll stick to this black or to the powder coat finish. And we can see that it does have that assisted tensioning cable, which allows you to get that initial fit really nice and snug on there. It's not going to do as much pulling on the chains as a self-tensioning cable will, so if you want that, check out Konig's self-tensioning option, but it will help you get that initial fit really snug. The chains do come two to a set in this hard protective nylon outer case, which is really nice. It keeps the chains really condensed and secure, but also keeps the weather out. If we open it up, we can see that there are the other set of chains in there. You have your instructions as well as just a few extra links in case one of them breaks, which is nice that they include that. And on the back, there's this little hook and loop patch. So if you do have a vehicle that has any sort of interior that this can stick to or anywhere you want to keep this in there, it'll help keep it from sliding around just a little bit. Just another one of those quality of life features that it offers. So I do like the case it comes in. And one of the other benefits of these chains is how easy they are to install. There's only a few connection points, and we don't actually have to get down and around the backside to make any connections, which is really nice. So you can check out how we did that right now. First thing we like to do with the install process is lay the chains out flat. We just want to make sure that nothing is caught up or twisted around itself. Especially with this long assisted tensioning cable, it really tends to get hooked on things and wrapped around, so make sure that that's all the way out. We want to make sure that we have this gap here in the middle. That's where our tire is going to go. We want to make sure that the chains are facing the right way. To do that, we use these hoops at the end of each set of links. We just want to make sure that this flat side is the side that's going to make contact with the tread of our tires, rather than these hooks on the other side. We don't want those digging in. So if we have them facing up, that's the way we need them. From here, we'll feed one half of the chains around the back side of our tire. I prefer to do this side without the assisted tensioning cable. Again, just because it is long, it tends to get stuck. So I'll just feed these around the back, going far enough out that I avoid them getting stuck on the side of the tire as I pull them through. Make sure that we have that catch plate coming through on the other side. And then we can grab one of either end, feed them up and around the back of our tire to make our first connection. Get those behind the tire here. You'll see we have this stud as well as this catch on the other end. So we'll just feed that right in the top, just like that. And then drape the rest of the chains down, keeping things as even as possible. And we'll make our next connection here on the front. We'll just fit this red link onto this red hook. Everything's color coordinated, so it's super easy to know what goes where. And that leads us to our last connection down here at the bottom with that assisted tensioning cable. We're going to feed it through this catch right here at the bottom. Let it close, and we'll ratchet that back as many stops as we can. Right about here is good. And our goal is to get it straight across the tire. So right now we have a little too much. We'll go through this first hook, which should probably be enough, and then get that back as straight across as we can, hook side out on the other side of the chains. Once you have that assisted tensioning cable in place where you need it, that's it for the install. Just make sure you get the chains on your passenger side tire as well. We still recommend rolling forward or backwards a few feet just to make sure everything is in place and secure, and you're ready to go. So overall, again, if you do live in an area where you're expecting a decent amount of moderate weather, whether that's snow or ice, you want chains that are going to be low profile, easy to install, and are going to hold up for a long period of time. These are definitely a really solid option. There are upgrades in either direction as far as link size goes, so if you need a little bit more traction, you check out some of P-Wag's large square links or twist links with V-bars, anything like that if you need more bite. But as far as long-term use, these are a really solid option. This again was just a quick look at the Konig XB16 Pro diamond pattern assisted tensioning snow tire chains on our 2022 Nissan Frontier.